everybody. This is Eureka John with Eureka Street Crypto Hub, broadcasting live on Theta Network at 6:39 a.m. in the morning on April 28th, 2021. And it is a Wednesday. It's the middle of the week, and I'm working from home today, so I don't have to do my commute, and that's all good. What's up, Sikwasta Rasta? Nice to see you. Welcome to the show. If this is your first time watching, I'm basically just a video blogger. I ain't some kind of professional or some kind of teacher or anything like that. I'm just a dude getting into crypto and recording my progress every morning from something I learn every single day, and I broadcast what I've learned. And I started doing this October 24th of 2020, and I've been broadcasting every single morning since February 6th, and and it's going pretty well. I got into crypto in 2018, late 2018, and basically is just kind of looking for a way to find some beer money. But since then, I've learned a lot more besides just about Doge, XRP, and a little bit of Bitcoin, and I've explored the space more, and I realize it's more than just about getting money. This is an entire fourth industrial revolution. This is an entire way to help subvert the banking system by participating in other economies besides the narrative been given to us. So yes, it has started off with questionable motives, but now here I am recording my progress every single morning and living a better life and doing well. So yeah, man, that's what it's all about. And there's obviously a lot of things in the world wrong in the world right now. So what are some little things every single person can do to change that? And one is by exploring fundamentals of projects and getting involved, and showing that you are a human being out there just trying to learn yourself, and getting rid of the narrative that everybody is some perfect polished image on TV, because we ain't. So yeah, man. So anyway, I'm not sponsored by anybody. I'm not shilling anything. I'm not asking for money. Maybe a thumbs up if you're on YouTube, or the little flame icon if you're on Odyssey, or on BitChute or whatever. So all right, man. Let's get started here. Let's take a look at the transaction street. This is the traffic report, and let's see here. We got Ethereum down at $2.94 median ETH transfer fee. That's pretty good. $2.94, man. I'm liking these low Ethereum fees, because I just wish I had the money to do some trades right now. I spent a little bit too much money from last paycheck because prices were in a crash, which is good. I took advantage of the dip, because I don't panic over dips in this market, because I've been through quite a few dips by now, and they always recover and they always get better. And when in doubt, zoom out, look at the market as a whole, and it's been going up, man. And I don't think it's going to stop anytime soon, because we're having the largest wealth transfer in the history of the world happening right now. Going from traditional finance to new, decentralized finance. So might as well cast out your net and participate in it in some way, shape, or fashion, and show the banks that we can exist and work and do things outside of their system, and not have to be reliant on their credit system for our sense of value, worth, or purpose, or opportunity. So yeah, so here we are. Here's the low fee line. If you see on MetaMask, whenever you go into MetaMask to make a trade, it gives you the option to use low, medium, or high gas fee to be able to get your transaction through faster. This is the low fee line. This is where all the transactions are coming from. Same thing with Bitcoin. This is Transaction Street, txstreet.com. So yeah, man, traffic's pretty good. Gas prices are pretty low. Let's go over here to CoinGecko. CoinGecko is my preferred, I guess, I don't know what you would call these types of websites. A market coin, I don't know. Just where they list all the coins, and then you get to look at their market cap, how much they're valued right now, and all that stuff, and the volume. So there's Coin Market Cap, there's CoinGecko, Coin Codex, Coin Paprika, There's a bunch of them. I mean, but CoinGecko is my favorite, and I have to admit, I just kind of like the logo and the name. So, you know, hey man, there's no shame in liking something sometimes just for its graphics. So yeah. I like skateboards for graphics. I mean, that's why I got the skateboards I did when I was a kid. And to this day, even as an adult, I get my skateboards partly because of the graphics. So nothing wrong with that, man. What's up, Italo Raul? Nice to see you again this morning. So yeah, welcome back. And where was I? So CoinGecko, yeah, it's my preferred cryptocurrency by market cap type of viewing platform. Bitcoin's at $54,959.49, and Ethereum is at $2,700. $2,700.86, man. Ethereum is not stopping. Ethereum is going. With these low gas fees, everybody is like, word spreading around and the water's fine, jump back in, and people are, DeFi is, I think, going through a second wave right now. And this Aave new liquidity mining program happening right now, which I'm going to talk about today. I was trying to figure out what I can talk about today without going down too deep of a rabbit hole. Because I can't be rambling on this morning. I got a lot of things I got to do today, but this Aave liquidity mining program would be perfect. Binance Coin. Oh, and I did study into Italo Raul. I was looking into BTCST to talk about that again. When I talk about it next, I'm not going to talk about it from the BTCST side to start out. I'm going to talk about it from the XOR token side to start out, and then go backwards into how BTCST is going to be the one providing the stability for that entire system. So that's how I'm going to approach that this time, instead of just repeating the same information over and over again. But yeah, anyway, XRP is at $1.37. Tether is at $1.01. Cardano is at $1.30. Cardano has some huge news too. Let me just Google that real quick. Cardano, Ethiopia. So let's see here. I was researching AIP16 as well for Aave. So Ethiopia links up with Cardano to launch the country's biggest blockchain deployment yet. So those people that are already bullish naturally on Cardano are like extremely cracky-eyed about Cardano right now. I own some Cardano, so I'm pretty happy about this, and I'm glad to see Cardano finally doing something. I mean, there's all the research and development. Yeah, I know, we get it, but let's actually do something here. The reports from Ethiopia say the government has enlisted the services of software company IOHK in its bid to launch the country's biggest blockchain deployment to date. As part of the agreement, the Cardano protocol creator will be tasked with the job of creating a blockchain-based national student and teacher ID system. High praise for the initiative. According to the government, this project is initially expected to involve more than 5 million Ethiopian students. Meanwhile, this link-up between these two parties has been hailed by both the Ethiopian government and IOHK. For instance, in his comments on the deal, Education Minister Getahun Makurdia praised the project, saying this would make the nation's education provision more dynamic. We believe blockchain offers a key opportunity to end digital exclusion and widen access to higher education and employment. For his part, IOHK African Operations Dr. John O'Connor argued that this deployment could help create a spark that ignites a tinderbox of blockchain information and innovation throughout the African continent. So digital verification, blockchain-based education transformation is a key milestone on IOHK's mission to provide economic identities and employment, social and financial services for the digitally excluded. I mean, I guess it provides a way to show proof of education. This can be good, I guess. And there's a lot of forgeries of people, creating their own Harvard degrees and stuff like that. And then this could very well act as some kind of a motivation for some people in underdeveloped countries to get some kind of identification. And what better way than through proof of some kind of education that you have received. So this will allow employers to easily validate the authenticity of applicants' educational credentials. And you get a lot of people coming over to the United States, and I'm sure over in countries like the UK and France and Spain and stuff, that come over from Africa or from Central and South America, and they say that they're doctors back in their other country, but they end up being janitors or whatever in the new country because they can't prove their credentials. And this could be kind of a good way for people to be able to I hate to say prove their worth because everybody's worth something, but like I guess prove their experience to maybe an employer in a new place where they decide they want to settle down and form some roots. So yeah, so could be pretty cool, man. Let's see if there's any other type of information that I'm missing out for now. Not right now, but anyway, it's a large deployment with hold on. 5 million students. I was under the impression yesterday that it's like the entire country of Ethiopia is going on the blockchain and stuff like that. That's the way some YouTubers were making it sound. So, yeah, 5 million students is a little different than like the entire country of Ethiopia going on the blockchain. So, I don't know, I can't remember who was saying that, but that's just the way some YouTuber made it sound yesterday. Okay, alright, so let's reel it in a little bit. Anyway, so, but good for Cardano. Dogecoin sitting at number 7, 32 cents. Alright. Polkadot at $33.78. Uniswap, $41.21. Litecoin at $256.86. And I'll skip over Bitcoin Cash. Chainlink, $36.34. Hey, it's my show. I like certain coins and other ones I'm just kind of about. Chainlink at $36.34. I'm definitely down with some Chainlink, and a lot of interesting stuff has been going on with Chainlink lately. There has been, let's see here, where is it? Swift. They complete blockchain smart contracts trial, and if you are not familiar with Swift, you probably have used it at some point in your life. Swift is basically how banks transfer money back and forth to each other and internationally as well. Interbank messaging platform Swift has completed a blockchain proof of concept in partnership with startup Smart Contract. Well, who is smartcontract.com? That would be Sergey Nazarov, which would be Chainlink. What's up, 29 LH06? Nice to see you today too. Yeah, man, getting some regulars jumping on here, and this is cool, man. It's like we're all, Yep. All right, starting to feel not so alone here in this cryptocurrency world. The proof of concept revealed today is the first project to use smart contract Chainlink's version 1.0, which lets users connect smart contracts to data feeds, web APIs, and a number of payment methods. If you don't know what an API is Application Programming Interface, and it is basically the little string of code that connects data in a database, the call and transfer functions to the visualized browser on a web page. And so Chainlink would enable Web 3.0 websites, like with blockchain capability and wallets on there, to be able to retrieve data in that way. So, and that's kind of the basic function of an API is the part of a web server that talks with the outside world. While few desks, and I'm sorry, I'm not being condescending by talking about some basic concepts, but I also don't want to just assume that everybody knows a lot of these basic concepts, because I haven't known a lot of these basic concepts, and I never received like some kind of financial education when I was in school, and I had to teach myself a bunch of web development type of stuff. So, I can't just assume. When you assume, you make an ass out of you and me. The news coincides with the startup's rebranding a Chainlink product which was previously titled Smart Contract Oracle. Founded last year, New York-based Smart Contract was one of several blockchain startups to be selected by Swift to win a contract as its 20 16 Cybos conference. A representative of Swift confirmed to CoinDesk that it is a smart contract customer. Swift is currently working on multiple blockchain projects with various vendors. So apparently there's a bunch of other projects potentially involved, but Swift, the interbank protocol for transferring money, they were still using COBOL, which is ancient programming language, COBOL and Fortran and all that type of stuff, man. That's like some ancient crap from the 70s. And they're still on that type of system now. And then you wonder why it takes so long to say, how come whenever I want to, buy something, it takes forever for it to clear through to my bank from, me swiping my card at the counter? Isn't it supposed to be light speed and all that stuff? Yeah, but they're using Swift and they're using COBOL and Fortran and all these crappy old languages to be able to communicate. So, and these banks don't really have any type of network to be able to talk to each other. So, they have to end up paying all these high interest fees, and not interest fees, but transfer fees, because they don't have direct lines of communication with each other. So everybody's collecting fees on each other. So when you get that stupid NSF fee and all that type of stuff, you end up having to pay out the butt, because everybody's in the whole banking networks are charging each other's fees because they're not on each other's networks. So Chainlink is helping to solve that type of issue. And I guess that's why the NSF fee is $25, $35 a pop every time you get charged a insufficient funds fee, which is not fair to us, because how many NSF fees have been charged so far this year? NSF fees charged to public. Let's just say 2020, that was last year. Let's see how many NSF fees we've been charged as the end user for all this money, just for using our money. And then sometimes we say like some kind of annual Amazon subscription gets popped through at the last minute and we weren't expecting it or something. Banks will get $30 billion in overdraft fees this year. This is insane. And here's how to avoid them. Well, avoid them by dropping the banks altogether, jumping onto cryptocurrency, and all that stuff. See, it's like forcing me to accept these cookies and stuff. But yeah, you get the point. I don't need to go into deeper, with that. So $30 billion just in NSF fees, and usually the people that get the NSF fees are the people that need that $35 per NSF fee the most. A lot of times you can call in and you can sit there and argue with them about it, and then they'll reverse them. But that's just a hassle, and I've had to argue with them several times because I'm not the best with my money and coordinating my money and stuff like that. And now they won't even. They might reverse one if like 5 NSF fees go through at the same time. So yeah. It's a problem, man, and it's basically like, another way to tax the poor. Theta Network down here at $11.17. So I told you, Theta dipped down to $9 and something. And that was an opportunity to buy, and that was probably the last time it's going to be in single digits. And Theta is only coming out with more and more stuff right now. They did some kind of NFT drop with the World Poker Tournament, and it got back up here, and then they're coming out with apparently some new development on the 30th of April, so we'll see what the deal is with that. And then their Theta 3.0 should be coming out, and I guess end of May, early June, so grab it while you can. I load up on Theta, Chainlink, Ethereum, and Bitcoin are my top 4 tokens that I hold, so Yep. Definitely a Theta head. I'm broadcasting live on Theta right now, and so that's who I'm talking to on this chat thing, are people that are on Theta. I will also be on YouTube and Odyssey and BitChute and BitTube later on. I was pre-recorded, but yeah. So anyway, let's get to Aave. Kind of what I wanted to talk about, because I've been seeing it in the news, and Aave is the first DeFi protocol I kind of really learned how to use, and Italo Raul says, what do you think about the Theta token value at the end of 2021? Man, I'm like the worst person to try to speculate on the value of tokens long term, besides like maybe a week from now. But A lot of people have been saying Theta at $100. Honestly, I wouldn't doubt it, because of all its involvement with being integrated into new products like Sony and LG TVs and stuff like that, and the Theta Edge network growing, and the Theta Elite Edge node coming out that you'll be able to stake your T-Fuel on. So yeah, that's why I think all that is going to be growing out, and I think all these TVs in the future will be integrated with some kind of decentralized edge node, and allowing people to relay their bandwidth back and forth to each other to get a more pleasant streaming experience, because it saves a lot of money as well for the content delivery networks by not allowing those bottlenecks to happen on the network. So it saves the big guys money, and then the little people can also earn money for having the edge nodes on there by earning the T-Fuel. And I mean, it's kind of a win-win situation for everybody. And with those types of people and Google and everybody running these enterprise nodes, and I hear Verizon's jumping in the game, Apple. I mean, yeah. I mean, I don't necessarily love those big companies, but that's where the money is too, you know. So, and if they're all jumping on board and adopting this stuff, I don't know. I smell it. I smell the money, and I'm trying to follow it as best as I can here. So yeah, I would say, I mean, I wouldn't put it past $100 a token. So, but that's just me kind of pulling out a number out of my ass. So, okay, so Aave, can't remember where I was. Oh yeah, Aave at 464.07. So yeah, if you look in the 1 day, 24 hour, 7 day, 14 day, and 30 day, it's all green. There's been a lot of developments happening with Aave. They are moving on to Aave, and they've moved on to Aave version 2.0. Aave is also working with Matic and Polygon for layer 2 solutions. And what does that mean? What is a layer 2 solution? Well, Ethereum is layer 1, Bitcoin is layer 1, Zilliqa is layer 1. Those are all layer 1 blockchains. A layer 2 solution is a layer on top of it to provide something that layer 1 is kind of lacking in. And right now, currently, layer 2 is providing speed and scalability for Ethereum. Hold on, I'm in app version 1. Let me go into here, the Aave app. And Matic and Matic, when I say Matic and Polygon, I'm talking about the same thing. It used to be called Matic, and they've rebranded as Polygon, but their token is still called the Matic token. And so it can get kind of confusing for new people jumping in when people say Matic Polygon, but that's what I mean. And let me move this over here. Okay, so you can switch around between version 1, version 2, and then the layer 2 versions of Aave. This is the Aave marketplace. You can connect your little wallet up here in the corner. Bing, 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 bing. Got my little wallet connected up. I have a Coinbase wallet connected to this particular one here. And whoops, okay. So let me shrink this screen a slightly bit, and also shrink me out. And hey, just gotta look at me, And okay. All right. Okay. So yeah. So you can lend and you can borrow on Aave. I don't have anything lent or borrowed. I do have some Aave tokens staked on here right now, and it's earning, pretty okay interest, and nothing like to shake a stick at, but right now they're trying to push a lot of stablecoin lending, and so they're trying to bring in a lot of funds to throw towards projects like development funding and stuff like that. So they have passed this AIP 16 proposal. And basically, in governance of any type of DAO, a decentralized organization, which is what most of these protocols are, decentralized autonomous organizations. So there's no top-down structure. Everybody who holds the governance tokens gets to vote on these proposals that come out, and anybody can offer a proposal. They just have to download the format and follow the format to do so, and then they can offer it up. And then the community gets to vote on types of proposals, whoever holds these Aave tokens as governance tokens. And that's what a governance token does. So anyway, this proposal So we believe that a well-designed liquidity mining program can accomplish the following: grow lending and borrowing activity in targeted markets, with almost every major default protocol launching a liquidity mining program. We believe it would be advantageous for Aave to utilize part of the ecosystem reserve to drive lending and borrowing activity across markets. Distributing Aave to borrowers and lenders act as added incentive to attract more capital. The distribution can become more targeted over time. For example, certain markets may need more Aave than others based on liquidity, utilization, and maturity of the market. Broader distribution and protocol decentralization, rewarding Aave to users of the protocol, improves the distribution of the Aave token. This gets Aave into the hands of more users, further decentralizing the protocol. Deprecating Aave version 1. Due to high gas fees and a lack of incentive to migrate, Aave version 1 still contains approximately 40% of the locked value in the broader Aave protocol. By introducing liquidity mining rewards only on Aave version 2, liquidity providers and borrowers will naturally migrate towards the optimized version. Declining liquidity on Aave version 1 will facilitate a gradual deprecation of this iteration of the protocol, allowing more development activity to be directed to Aave version 2. So yeah, they're basically trying to move everybody over to version 2. They're trying to bring in stable coins to help fund some stuff. Let's see here. Wrong one. Let me go to this article that I had pulled up. Where the hell is it? No. Oh my god, I got like a buttload of stuff pulled up. Oh man. I had a good article. No, not colored coin. Okay, Aave version 2 launches liquidity mining program. Okay, so this explains it a little bit easier rather than some kind of dry AIP proposal. Aave has launched its version 2 liquidity mining program, offering roughly $880,000 worth of governance token towards token rewards to users until July 15th. So you have July 15th to do this. And like everything, it's going to go through some kind of cycle, like a hype cycle, then it'll be on the decline. So you got to catch it on the upswing like this. Aave has launched liquidity mining incentives for its version 2 protocol, paying governance token rewards exceeding 20% to users who borrow stablecoins. At the time of writing, users who deposit stablecoins into the protocol can earn an additional yield between 4.78 and 13.49% on top of regular gains in the form of staked Aave tokens. Wrapped Bitcoin deposits are also paying an extra 4.59, while ETH deposits garnering 2.11% in rewards. However, the highest rewards appear to be going to stablecoin borrowers, who are currently receiving rewards between 5.15 and 22.05%. The liquidity mining program was passed through governance vote on Saturday. Staked Aaves is set to be distributed to lenders and borrowers until July 15th. Roughly about $880,000 worth of stuff. More than 2/3 of the rewards have been designated to USDC and Tether markets, while remaining 32.5% being distributed to DAI, WBCC, ETH, and Gemini. AIP16 increases liquidity in the Aave ecosystem, can be used to fund grants, devs, and builders through community-led programs. So they want to fund new stuff, and what better way to do that than by offering this type of liquidity program. And the reason that they're giving the staked Aave, the STKAAVE token, is because they don't want people to just grab the cash and run. They want people to hang around for a while. And then when you stake on Aave, you have to lock it in there, and then there's a 10-day cooling period if you want to pull your money out of stake. So you can't just grab these tokens and run, or you can't just stake them and then unstake them real quick. When you stake these Aave tokens, first you're paying the gas fee, you're locking it in there for a while, and then it takes 10 days to cool down, and then you have a 2-day window to be able to withdraw your staked Aave tokens. Like I said, the interest rate is not terrible, but it's not amazing either. But I mean, I have a little bit of staked Aave tokens, it's made me a little bit of money. I've had them staked for, I guess, maybe 5 months now. I guess, I don't know. Hey, what's up, Mad Mac 10? So it's a good way to make money. So let's try to figure out exactly how much APY I can get right now by staking some DAI, for instance. So let's select my market, version 2. Let's go into here and take a quick look. Let it load, let it load. Let's load it on up. Yep, and my computer's taking this damn sweet time to get loaded up. Okay, here we go. All right, so if I have a bunch of DAI, it's decentralized stable token. I like the DAI token the best because it's really the only truly decentralized stable token out there. And it's made by MakerDAO. And so you could go deposit a bunch of ETH into MakerDAO, and you could get the DAI token as collateral. I mean, as not collateral, as you could borrow the DAI token. So, and you take it over here to Aave, and you could deposit it, and you could get 8.43% APY. And APY, keep in mind, is compounded versus APR. So however long you have it in there, it starts to compound on itself, and then you'll also, on top of that, get a 5.47 APR % reward of the staked Aave tokens. And I don't know if they go automatic. I think they go automatically into staking as being staked Aave tokens. I'm not totally sure about that, but so you'll get that. All right. So let's see. Let's do the math. I am terrible at basic math, so I have to always use a calculator. Plus 5.47. You'll get automatically 13.9% APY from depositing your DAI that you have got. So you can take that DAI and you can get that 13.9%. So you can also go down here and you can say, well, I got that deposited. I will go ahead and borrow, let's say, some Gemini dollar, and I will pay 11.8% for that. So minus 11.8, and then let's say I will get the 10.06%, and then plus 10.06. So really I'm getting 12.16% total of all this stuff of rewards. I'm not really sure. And then on top of that, from whatever rewards I get from staking. So the staked rewards over here. Let's see here. Yeah, I got like 9.6 staked. I hate to show how much I have, but staking APY is 7.16%. So you'll get 7.16% APY staked from your staked Aave. So on top of that, so plus 7.16, so 19.32% total. And so it's kind of just a way of working the system and working the APYs and the APRs to see in the end run what would give you the best option. Now you got to be careful with this variable stake APR, because it'll change up on you sometimes, and sometimes pretty quickly depending on the mood of the market. So yeah, keep an eye out for that. So yeah, that's the basic shtick of that. So yeah, there's these staked Aave rewards on top of the deposit and the borrowing. People say you can get paid to borrow. Well, my example didn't really pan out to be a ton, but if you do it the right way, I bet you can come out with some pretty good rewards. So yeah, like maybe you could deposit, let's see what's the highest here, Tether, instead of DAI. And you could get the so you could pay 7.31%. So hold on, let me open up my calculator. So 7.31%, and then you get so that reward from your Tether deposited, then plus 9.39% on the Aave, that's 16.7%. And then when you borrow against it, you're gonna have to pay 8.63%, but then you'll get plus 12.88% APR of the Tether. So you end up with 20.95%. That's pretty good. I don't know, man. I'm tempted to maybe jump in and put a little something in there. So yeah, I don't know. Just something to think about. And I haven't even looked at this layer 2 Aave market yet. I'll do that real quick. Man, I was totally thinking I didn't know what the hell to talk about, and I've already gone on 35 minutes. So yeah, here's layer 2, borrowing and lending on here, and you can do this if you have money up on the Matic network, and the gas fees will be basically nothing, and you can earn Matic token. Look at that. And the Matic token is doing really good right now. So yeah, wrapped Matic tokens you can earn as extra APR. Man, wow, I think I'll actually be jumping in and taking advantage of this instead. Okay. I mean, it sucks that I'm jumping on and looking at this at the very end of the video. I could have dug in a lot deeper. Well, boy howdy, I'll have to look at this again at some other time. All right, man. Well, I got to get off and get on about my day, but this is pretty eye-opening. Yeah, like I said, I don't really a lot of times know what I'm going to talk about when I first jump on, and then I end up like discovering something completely new and different. So, well, all right. I will talk to you guys tomorrow, and whoops. Okay, and yeah, try to make the best of your day. Be nice to people. Study up always, all the time, as much as you can. Listen to podcasts in cars. I know that song is great, and you can listen to, R. Kelly or whoever the hell you listen to any other day. But sometimes a podcast and just growing your mind is the best way to go. So you all take it easy, and yeah, we'll see you tomorrow. All right, bye.